Okay, so you are pregnant and you're far enough along that you are starting to get anxious, and that may include your postpartum recovery. I have been through this a couple of times, so I can tell you how this is going to work. You will start having your contractions and get them close enough to where your doctor wants you to come in, and you'll go in and hopefully your labor and delivery will be smooth. Mine usually was. Usually when it was time to push, I would have my babies out in 15 or 20 minutes. I always said that I hated actually being pregnant because I felt like crap, but I always looked forward to late labor and delivery. It's usually the opposite because I could get them babies out. But I remember after I had my daughter, I had what do they call that? An epidural. I had an epidural, and it had been a little while, and I told the nurse I have to go use the restroom, and she's like, well, you can't get up. And I'm like, yeah, I can. And she goes, no, you can't. And I was like, yeah, I can. And I did. I got up out of bed and went to the bathroom, which she was really surprised that I could do that. But so that was kind of funny. And then usually they don't want you to take a shower for a couple of days because they want you to get your rest. But a couple of days later, I was like, I'm ready for a shower. So they usually want the nurse to be like right inside or right outside of the door to keep track of you and to make sure that you don't need them in any kind of way. So I got up and went to go take a shower, and I had no clue what was waiting for me under that ugly hospital robe, and it was not good. It was a total surprise. I think I took one look and screamed because I had enough rolls that I had probably so many rolls that I had more than a Shar-Pei dog. You know, those dogs that have all those wrinkles. Like, I had all of that going on in my stomach. I'm like, oh my God. Where did my abs go? Did they come out when the baby came out? Like, what happened? I don't know what's going on. And I had gained a lot of weight with my pregnancy. But, yeah, I took my shower and came back and laid down. And the small town hospital that I used for my kids, they're great. They have an awesome maternity ward. They're checking on you and taking care of you really well. But when you do see the effects that pregnancy is going to have on your body, I don't want you to freak out. You're going to want to, but don't. And also the very extremely ugly underwear that they expected you to wear makes it worse. I mean, just feel like, oh my God, I'm never going to be the same again. And you'll wear these ugly underwear for a little while, and then you'll go back to, and I always had issues too with, I'm anemic, so both times I passed out at home because I was anemic. I didn't have enough blood in my system, so that was always an issue for me, but I just loved my babies. It was all worth it. I will tell you that your body is not going to be the same. Please don't get upset. Your body, after having a child and having put on weight and stuff, like, you could get close. You could get real, real close. But it's not going to be the same. I don't think I've seen my abs in like 23 years. I try. I know they're in there somewhere. But you can get real darn close. You can lose the weight. You can get fit. You can get in shape. I recommend heavily weightlifting. Weightlifting is great for your body. It's not going to make you bulky. It's not going to, make you look like a man or anything else. I mean, it's just going to it's going to make you toned. It's going to make your body look better, because if you don't, you're just going to have like hanging skin that's not toned. And so that's my recommendation, is just to eat properly. Don't eat a lot of junk. I know that it's hard not to want to do that because you're sleep deprived and you just want some cookies and chips or whatever. That, a little bit of that's okay, but you're up and down all night with the baby, so you got to think too that you need to give your body the nutrition that it needs, so that if you decide to breastfeed, your child is getting all those nutrients that they need for their little bodies. And that's pretty much my advice. Just keep going to the doctor like normal. They will let you know when you're okay to work out, and also give yourself the grace of rest. Your body needs rest. I mean, you just grew a whole ass little human being inside of you, which takes a lot out of your body, and now you're sleep deprived. So please give yourself some grace of having rest whenever possible, and you'll get there. You'll get back there. Not completely, but I would say you could get there 90 to 95% of the way back. So don't be discouraged. Just be happy with your little baby and enjoy that time. And that's all I have. Love you guys. Bye.